Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. My name's Mr. Bart, or Steve Bartholomew, and I teach Video Production 1. So in this class, we're right now working on our Recreate a Scene projects, in which students will have chosen a 1-minute clip, which they are going to try and recreate as close to the original as possible. So last week they were working on putting together the script. So we at the beginning of the year we went over like all the assignments were based upon essentially fundamentals of making movies, because we've all watched videos our whole life, and you kind of look at it, and if it's done well, that's easy to do, when in fact it's actually a lot more complicated than that. So kind of just going over, defining, and getting a little work in on how video is made and how it all comes together, and the amount of work and the process that goes into doing that work. So now that they have kind of gotten that, like I said, they've taken a 1-minute video, and last week they created a script, hopefully properly formatted, around a video, and this week they're going to work on filming it, which is a brand new endeavor. Not filming, but in the way we are going to have to do it now. Some students have chosen to work in groups, other students have chosen to work solo, and either way works. If they work in groups, they're going to upload it to a shared Google upload it. It would be the videos they record on their phone outside of class for the recreation. They would upload it to a shared Google folder, and even if they're working alone, they'd still be uploading the footage to a Google folder. And that's so like I can see the footage that they're recording it and all that wonderful stuff. But also when they're completed recording all of that, they can download it either to a computer here, or if they're working remotely from home, they'll have all that footage in one place and be able to then edit it together. We've never done anything like that before. To some degree, like we've had cross collaboration across, like I've had multiple classes in the past working together on the same project, so it's not an entirely new format, but doing it on this scale, and normally I would have done that with students who are at least somewhat familiar with video production. But I think it's beneficial because at the very least students would be learning how to really navigate Google Drive and sharing things online, videos and things like that. So in that way it is beneficial at the very least if they don't want anything to do with video, but also the collaboration and just taking something this complex and breaking it down step by step to hopefully have it be a successful endeavor, I think is a great lesson for myself also. It should be interesting to see how they come out, and hopefully after this we will be able to get at least one more, hopefully more than one project done, and that will be more something they are into rather than a 1-minute clip. That, I mean, they had a lot of choices in terms of what they could choose, but just something where they can create it from the beginning to the end. Also right now, the way they're held accountable is different from the first part of the year. Right now they have to upload a picture or a video every few days showing what they personally have been doing for the project. So if they're working in a group, every individual should be doing their fair share. So just a photo or a video that indicates what they've been doing. Before, I did a lot of work with both Edpuzzle and Nearpod, which are two new instructional tools, and those I think worked really well. Nearpod has a lot of lessons already created. It's almost like a PowerPoint presentation, but it's a bit more involved and engaging. Like you can click on stuff in it if you're just viewing it. click on like elements. Like if I ask you a question, yes or no, or a poll question, you can click on it, and it's engaging, even if you are remote and it's not, I'm not here presenting at the same time. It also allowed for like camera stuff, like 360-degree views. Not that you have to be wearing the fancy VR helmets or anything like that, but just either on your phone or on the computer. And then Edpuzzle's really neat because I can take any video from YouTube and I can create one. It'll show me how much students actually watched of it, if they've watched the whole thing. And then more importantly, I can ask questions during it. They can do it at any time. It doesn't need to be live. And that way I can understand, like, okay, they are or are not getting this concept in terms of, part of the video production process. So that's been, I think, fairly successful, but, we're moving on from that to do more like real, like, not regular class, but more regular in terms of, we're out, we're recording, we're filming. And that's what the curriculum will look like moving forward, hopefully, unless we have some sort of something happens. If you need to get in contact with me, it's sbartholomew@prsd.org. Email's the best way to do it. And I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. All right. Good luck. We're all counting on you.